Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Faizal bin Kamaruzaman and my matrix number is 322-300-1541. Welcome to our presentation. We are from Group 7 would like to tell you about the horrific event that how flooding affects to community and country. Flood. What is flood? It is one of the destructive natural disaster that has ever happened. It all happened when water overflows into normally dry land. Floods can occur as a result of torrential rain, incoming waves from the ocean, rapid melting snow, or bursting dams and cliff failure. There are three types of flood. The first one is river flood. Commonly, river flooding is typically more frequent for large rivers because of the excessive runoff from prolonged rainstorms and occasionally from snowmelt that result in a slower rise in water level over a larger area. Coastal flood. Coastal flood happens when the sea inundates to the coast. To make it simplify, it happens when high waves produce the storm wind and uplift the water to create a flood. Flash flood. Flash flood occur when heavy rainfall exceeds the capacity of the ground to absorb it, and then flash flood happen. Also, it's happen when water fills normally dry creeks or stream, or when enough water builds up for stream to overflow their banks, leading to quick rise in water levels. For the next point, I will give to my friend Gabriel.
Okay, thank you Faizal. Hello there, my name is Gabriel and my metric number is 3223005911. Okay, as you can see, I'm at the lake right now with me and my friend, Mr. Jason. So today we're gonna talk about flood can give effect to the environment and country. Flood can give the most damaging effect on houses, property, including citizens. Firstly, flood can give an impact to both individuals and communities with environmental issue. The consequences of flood can give an impact in such a negative way depending on location of flooding. Flooding has a range of impact on human. It could be kill or injured. Meanwhile, flood water is contaminated of sewage, which can lead to illness and affects the clean drinking water. Wildlife habitat can be destroyed by flood water, and the contaminated of flood water can bring damage and polluted to the rivers and lake. Plants that are live in initial ways can die during inundated of waters. As the explanation of flooding can give an impact on both individuals and communities on environmental issue is clear. Next, I will explain to you how floods can affect the economic system. Secondly, the flood can affect the economy system that can collapse the government system. Climate change on economy activity has been focused on global station. Natural disaster primarily change assets owned by firm, household and public infrastructure. The direct loss that cause of flooding, such as transportation, livestock and building. The indirect loss of consequences of flood water, such as the disruption of transportation, loss of value in commerce and business disruption. As the explanation of the flood water can affect the economic system that can damage the quality of the government system is clear. Right now, I will pass to ALIFF.
Yes, thank you, Gabriel. Hi, my name is ALIFF and my ID is 3223003921. I'm going to continue about the negative impact that flood can give to our country and economy. So as you all know, that flood can do some damage to our infrastructure, which is housing, businesses and manufacturing. And this will resulted our country to significantly suffer a huge financial loss. So for example, Malaysia. Malaysia is one of the countries that has been affected by the flood, and their total loss is 6.1 billion, and that is equivalent of 0.4% of the nominal gross domestic product. That data is according to Department of Statistics Malaysia. So what exactly the asset that have suffered the most? Public asset and infrastructure suffer 2 billion of loss, followed by housing 1.6 billion and vehicle 1 billion ringgit. And meanwhile, the infrastructure that doesn't suffer the most but still doing a total loss of 0.9 billion, that is manufacturing infrastructure, followed by agriculture 90.6 million and business premises 0.5 billion. If you're wondering what is the worst state that will be affected by the flood, so over the recent years when flooding affecting Malaysia, Selangor is the worst. With recent flood, Selangor have suffered 2 billion ringgit of total loss, including all infrastructures that are involved. Now, I want to say that flood has bring so many negative impact in economy, and I wish that our country do a better job at countermeasuring them. So that's it from me, and now to conclude our report, I would like my friend AIMAN to finish the report. Thank you. That's it from me.
Thank you, Alif. Hi, my name is AIMAN Daniel. My matrix number is 3223005411. To summarize our main points, we have explained how floods can cause an environmental impact on both the individual victims and the communities. It also affects the economy and the government, and we've also further elaborated on the financial losses that countries suffer from reparations of damages. The purpose of our research and our speech is to introduce the disadvantages of floods, like how it affects our environment, and explain how flood occurs, and also explain the effects on the victims and their communities, and also how the government takes action. To close this speech, we as a citizen should be knowledgeable about the impacts of a flood, because floods are known to be one of the most destructive natural disasters from all the natural occurring disasters on a global scale. And for that reason, we should volunteer to help flood victims through donations like money, goods, and food supplies, so that we can hopefully assist flood relief organizations to save more flood victims in the future.
Lapar, semua orang lapar. Macam sekarang pun banyak bot masuk untuk rescue orang. So bila bot masuk, perumahan-perumahan tu semua akan jadi makanan. Memang bantuan tak sampai tapi tak dapatkan semua orang sebab semua orang lapar.